Hey everybody, happy Saturday night. Hope everybody's doing well, and welcome to the another live stream. I haven't done one of these in I don't know, 3 weeks or so, and decided to do one tonight because after tonight, my gigging calendar is pretty full. So there won't be any Saturday night hangouts for probably a long time, but whenever I can, I will squeeze them in because they're always a lot of fun, and it's it's an opportunity to hang out with everyone and spend some time. So let me just say hello to people that showed up. We got Mitch Heyman in here. Thank you, Mitch. Mitch is my moderator here today. We got the music critic. Oh God, I hope you're not going to be too critical because this is the Guitar Hack channel. Just to let you know. What else we got here? We have BC Rich 581. How are you? Nice to see you. Yeah, I hope you're doing well as also. We have Mel. Let's go. 10 o'clock already. Cracking the whip. It's cracking the whip. Russell Markart is watching on Facebook. Cool. Yeah, I don't usually get many people watching on Facebook. There's Janice. Guitar Shocker. There's a new name. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing well. I'm going to critique stuff on my stream, not on yours. Okay. Appreciate that. Gussie Wells, nice to see you. All right, cool. So we got about 9 people in here thus far. So, yeah, a couple of things. Reason why I wanted to do the show. There has to be a reason to do a show other than just just to come on and whatever. So there's John the Dark Wizard. How are you, man? Good to see you. So the reason for today's show is this a new Guitar Day. Now it's not so much a new Guitar Day because I've had this so far just this week. This is the first time I've no, I shouldn't say that. Yeah, as far as Fenders go, this is the first Fender that I've ever owned that is not an offshore Fender because it's made in Mexico. Hey PJ Kobe, how are you, man? But this is a Player Series Strat. Okay, so let me just put this up close so you can check it out. Okay, it's a Player Series Stratocaster. Now, the Speed for Hire, how are you, man? First round's on you. Actually, the beer sounds pretty good about now. But, yeah, reason for me getting this was we have a bunch of gigs lined up, and I wanted a beater, okay? So I didn't want to go full out, get an American Strat. I have an American Strat that I love, but if you notice, this has got a humbucker. Hey, Half-Ace, how are you? This has got a humbucker in the bridge, and so I needed a Strat to be able to cover all the stuff that we do, and sometimes I need a humbucker. So my American Strat that I love, and that's not going anywhere, is 3 single coils. So I needed a beater that was basically HSS, and I've sworn off Gibson, not quite, Mel. Actually, I have. We'll talk about that in a minute. But, hey, Randy, how are you? So, yeah, and, I like the white, and I don't know if you guys are aware of this or not, but there is a lot of, Fender is really behind in their orders. So these things were like not around since Christmas, at least here in Ontario. And they got some more in, and I went and I checked this one out, and man, I've taken this to a rehearsal on Thursday, and we did probably 30-40 songs because we're gearing up. And man, this thing, I am so impressed with this guitar. I am so impressed with it. The playability of it is great. It stays in tune well. I mean, I was looking for a beater, but this is not a beater. This is actually a decent guitar. I mean, just that humbucker just sounds great. So what they put in this, these are Player Series. Hey, Denskill, how are you? These are Player Series pickups. Okay, so what they did now. You know, what's always tricky whenever you got a hum single, right, is that when you go from the hum to the single, you get that drop in volume. But what they did was actually pretty smart. The humbucker is using an Alnico 2 magnet, whereas these two single coils are Alnico 5s. So these are basically hotter single coils, and this is a not as hot humbucker, right? So when you're going from position to position, you're not going from, yeah, it sounds like AC/DC. Yeah. When you're going from position to position, you're not getting these, rises and drops in volume, and it's pretty smooth. So, and the neck feels great. The fretwork is great. I mean, because I did try one of these before, and it was a total dog. But this one, it sounds really, really good. It sounds really good. I'm real happy with it. So, if you're looking for, a Strat, and I'm only going to talk about the Strat. I'm not going to talk about the Telecaster because there's a Player's Tele, and that I'm not too happy. I didn't really like those very much, but the pickups were lacking. But this one, if you're interested in this one, you got the two pivot bridge, individual saddles. I actually have the whammy on here, but it doesn't work because I've blocked the trem. So I have to put some change and wrap it up in electrical tape, very scientific. Block the trem. So this is basically useless, but I just like the way it looks, so I left it on there. And yeah, it stays in tune. Plays great. No complaints. So yeah, if you're looking for a good, decent sounding Strat, you don't have to spend the big money. I highly recommend these ones. So let's see what everybody's talking about here. Here, AC/DC. Also, the levels balance out. Got it. That makes sense. Is notorious for fall off in volume. Yes, BC Rich 581. Now, I'll say one thing. When I got it, I did not like this humbucker. I thought it sounded like crap. And when I brought it home, I told the guy, because we have 30 days to return, and I said to him, I said, well, I'm going to plug this into my gear, because there in the store, it sounded like crap, the humbucker. I'm going to plug it into my gear, and I'll see what it sounds like. And the humbucker sounded like crap. But all that took, literally, was just, if you got a humbucker you don't like, or a pickup you don't like, try playing around the pickup height. Literally, all it took was like a turn, and just brought this slightly up, and this pickup just came to life. And you can hear it right away. Plug it into a clean amp, crank the volume, flat EQ, raise and drop it. You'll hear a sweet spot. You go beyond that, it starts to sound bad again. Just come back, and this thing just smokes now, right? So yeah, this is called Polar White. Yeah, I used the tone coins. That's right, tone coins. They're special coins. I bought them from... I'm kidding. Tim Thomas, how's it going? Actually, tomorrow I'm going to be doing some recording. There is a new song coming up. I'm going to be recording it with Denskill Music. So look out for a new song coming out probably next week, hopefully. In the next week or so. It's going to be an instrumental. Going to have acoustic guitars on it. Going to have electric guitars on it. Guitar harmonies, all kinds of stuff, and it's called Mind Clouds. So I got that all mapped out, and hopefully I can record it and make it sound decent for you. That should be out in about a week or so. Mind Clouds. Next song. All my original music, by the way, if you're new to the channel, it's all on Apple Music, iTunes, Amazon, Spotify. Just look at Guitar Hack, and there's, I don't know how many songs I got now, 17 or 18. So check those out. American coins? Well, yeah, they're American coins in a Mexican strat. So there you go, Half Face. That's what we're doing. Yeah, we're introducing all parts of the globe on this guitar. Yeah. Okay, I'm missing out on some of this chat. Let me know if anyone's got any questions as we go through. Probably missing a few things. But, yeah. So, I should have used pesos. Yeah. Don't have any pesos, man. Jesus. Anyway, so I got a few things lined up here to, speaking of original music, I got a couple of tracks here. I was, hey, Gur, how are you, man? Long time no see. Wow. Hope you're doing good. Speaking of original music, I got a couple of my original instrumentals up here that I'm going to be doing a play along soon. Going to be doing Escape, and going to be doing because that seems to be everybody's favorite. Ron Ward. I don't know if you guys watch his show. I think he's actually on right now. Ron Ward features a lot of original music, and he played my track the other day. So I'd like to thank Ron for doing that. Check out Ron Ward's channel if you want to hear original music. Got busy for a stupid reason. Oh, well, I hope everything's good, Gur. How different is the neck on that Strat versus your other one? Good question. You know what? I'd say they're almost the same. Yeah. I think they call this a modern C. I could be wrong. But it's really comfortable. Actually, the neck on this, I have a Telecaster Professional. Now they're up to Pro 2. And this neck is actually a little, it's not as thick. It's a little thinner, and which is better for my hand because I've got ditch digger hands. I'm all palm and no fingers. So, but no, it feels really good. What streaming software do I use? I'm using StreamYard right now. Yeah, I use StreamYard. I have a subscription to StreamYard for the year. Joe Dolenza, cheers from Windsor. Hey, man. Sounds crispy. Yeah, I'm just, if anybody's interested in my my sound chain or whatever you want to call it, I got my pedal board here by my feet. That's Lawrence Petra 74 pedal that you're hearing, and I got a little bit of my Hall of Fame reverb. I have my SP booster at the end of the chain that's always on, and I'm running through a Friedman Runt 20 on the clean channel, and I have a DI out into my Mackie mixer, which is just off screen over here. That's my chain. All right. Well, thanks everybody for showing up. Jamal, what the? How's it going, buddy? Yeah, Strat. So if you're just tuning in, this is the latest. This is a Fender Player Series, so it's a Mexican Strat, and I dig it. I don't feel I'm missing out on any sounds. I mean, I'm playing it dirty right now. I'll play it clean in a bit, and I'll show you, like, you can get the quacky, you know, the typical Strat stuff. You can get all of that out of this. You know, there's 5 position switch. There's like 4 out of the 5 are really good. There's one I'm not crazy about, but 4 out of 5 is not bad for it. Dominican Republic vacation. Must be nice, Ron. Welcome. Okay, so I'm all set up here to do a track. So if you're new to the channel, you may have not heard this song before. Again, all my original music is available on all the streaming services. Listen to it. Listen to it. Listen to it. You know, because it's a lot of work, and I would like to have a lot of people check out the music. Is that fretboard lacquered? No, it's not. It looks like it's the same as the back, and the back is kind of a satin finish. So no, it doesn't have that heavy lacquer on it. No, who's asking me that? Oh, speed for hire. No, it doesn't. It's not glossy. You can tell it's not glossy. Right. All right, let me do a quick tune here for you. This is a song I did probably a year ago or 2 years ago. This is Escape. Seems to be the one everybody likes the most. So I'm gonna fire this up and play some rock and roll here for you in a second. All right, let's fire this up. There you go. That was a skate. This guitar keeps sliding off my leg. It's screwing me up. I was trying to play. All right. Let me get caught up on the chat here. Okay. All right. I'm back to where it was. I got a Mick Squire Strat from '95 for Christmas. Yay, vintage. Okay. It's very glossy. Oh, your neck is very glossy. Yeah. Everyone. Okay, John saying hello to everybody. Cool. Ian's Guitar Shack. Welcome, man. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you, John. Appreciate it. Yeah, where's Quentin? Yeah, that's a good question. Bobby Lopes. Yes, Bobby Lopes is going to be the song that I'm going to be doing this week. Is going to feature Bobby Lopes on the drums. Bobby Lopes is an awesome drummer. He's on, 2 of my songs, I think. Maybe 3. This will be 4. Something like that. Yeah, it's good to have a real drummer. I mean, that track was a drum machine, but a real drummer is always better. Quan is probably sleeping. Thank you, PJ Kobe. Appreciate it, man. Thanks, Mitch. 5 times you might appear. Pat the strap on it. Yeah, but the strap, I don't know. I don't know. It's just clunky that way. Dale says hi. Hey, Dale. Bobby plays drums. Who knew? Yeah, who knew? So let me clean this up a little bit, and I'll show you that it can do the quack. Hang on. Try this. There we go. There's the neck. Here's the middle. Stevie. So that's position 4, position 3, middle pickup. Here's position 2. This is the bridge and middle pickup. Humbucker. Now you notice when I went to the humbucker, they're all about the same volume. Born on the Bayou, is that what I was playing? Sounds very stratty. Yeah, the position, that's definitely your your Stevie Ray, which I can't play to save my life. I'm not very good at that stuff, but I haven't played that song in about 100 years. I can't believe I still remembered it. That was Mary Had Little... Yeah, so it does all the stratty stuff, as you would expect. Janice is counting down. Quite appears. There. There's a humbucker again. There's your AC/DC. I don't want to get a copyright claim. Now you just need a nice Gretsch. Hey, Tony. How are you? I like Gretches a lot, but they're not... I don't know. A Gretsch for me doesn't... I love the looks of them, and they play cool, but I can't... I would... If I had a Gretsch, I would never play it. It just doesn't grab me, you know. As nice as they are. And I'm a huge Billy Duffy fan. I love the Gretsch White Falcon, which is a crazy expensive guitar, but yeah. So I actually have 2 guitars for sale right now. If you're in the Toronto area, there's 2 guitars on Facebook Marketplace. I am selling 2 Les Pauls, believe it or not, because I just got that. You can still see the box for this guitar back there. Does not come with the gig bag or anything, by the way. But I just got that Gibson acoustic, which I'll be recording with tomorrow. And I got this. So I'm selling 2 Les Pauls. So the Les Paul craze is going down a little bit, as there's just 2. I have a very small room here, and I don't know if you can kind of tell, but it's getting real crowded. So stuff has to go. So there's two for sale. It's 2016 Les Paul Standard I'm selling, and a 2018. So it's a 2018 Les Paul Classic with P90s. Those 2 are on the choppy block right now. Dual Jets. They definitely sound good, Ian. I'll have Les Paul. That is correct. That's what I'm going to have. Yeah, so if you're just tuning in, this is a Fender Player Series. Hum single in polar white. Very impressed with this guitar. It did kind of come out, when I did get it, it was kind of messed up out of the box. You really do need to get these things set up. The saddles were all goofy, but once you set it up, it plays really good. And I don't really feel... I thought I may have to change pickups, but these pickups are fine. So I actually have 2 strings. But the other one is a straight single. But hey Diane, how are you? Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, so what else is going on? Selling a couple guitars. Just got this one. New recording coming out in about a week. And lots of gigs coming up. I have gigs right up until December of this year booked. So, yeah, the roller coaster is about to begin starting next weekend. So that's why I wanted to squeeze in here and do one of these real quick. Cushman, how are you? Hope everybody's doing well. Yeah, like I can't stop playing this thing. Bobby Lopes accepting applications for your services. Yep, he's in big demand. Oh, Mitch just put the link in for this guitar. Just doing your job. So there you go. Like, listen to that. That's the neck. There's the 4, 3. yeah, I mean, it just sounds fantastic. All the positions just sound really, really good on this. And, yeah, very happy with it. So I have one more track lined up. I don't see anybody. Sounds great, Hack. Really should. I really should get one. No comment. I'll keep throwing them at you, and they'll keep finding reasons not to buy it. Hotspot on a new guitar. Yes. It's brand new. Diane just got it this week. Got a whole bunch of gigs lined up, and this is going to be my workhorse for most of them, right? There's a lot of places now. Play some funk chords. Gary Davlin, welcome. Yeah, it's white. It's very white. I've been gone for a while, but is Hack holding a Fender? James Severin, man, how you been? Long time no see. Cool. Long time. Got a lot of people coming out of the woodwork tonight. Awesome. All right. Yeah, nice to see you, Girth. Thanks for popping in, man. Have a good one. Yeah, I should mention too, on the, I believe it's the 27th of April, I'm doing my next album ranking show with Martin and Pete, and the band of the month is The Who. So we're going to be talking a lot of Who's. So if you're a Who fan, make sure you check out that show April 27th. And on April 20th, on Pete's channel, on Sea of Tranquility, if you're not subscribed, you should go check out his channel. We are doing a Guitarist Corner show at 8 p.m. that evening, and we are picking our favorite riffs of the 1990s. So that should be very cool. Ian's, I have an Olympic White Squire Affinity, stuck Tex-Mex pickups. Oh, cool. Cool. That's cool, Ian. Alright, I got one more track here lined up. This is another song that I did. Another instrumental. This one's a lot more recent than Escape. This is a song called In From the Storm. I think I put a little too many guitars on this because I get a little crazy sometimes and I keep adding guitars. So, but anyway, let me do a little quick play on this one. And then we'll get back to chat. There you go. That was In From the Storm, um, which came out, I don't know, a month ago, 2 months ago. Again, all my original music, please. iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify. Listen, listen, listen. Okay, what do we got? Just getting caught up here. Okay, nice. Okay, saw that. Saw that. Roxy Blues. Hey, man. Nice to see you. All I need is a Fender Twin Reverb. Yeah, and two guys to move it. That's a little heavy, man. I'll look black yesterday. Maybe I'll get one. Okay. Greetings, Gur. Okay. Okay, saw that. Saw that. Hang on. No such thing as too many. Half face, but man, when you don't have the room, that's a problem. Thank you, Diane. Appreciate it. Cushman likes the tune. Awesome. Can't stay, but I've clicked the like button. Have a lovely night. Everyone take care. Nice guitar. Oh, thank you, Vivian. And welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Nile Rodgers funk guitar in the background. Oh, you like? Yeah, that was a Telecaster. Yeah. That was a Telecaster that I was throwing in there, half ace. Or starter platform to modify if you want. Oh, the Affinity you're talking about. Yeah. All right, take care, Vivian. What? Denskill is saying that Nile Rodgers funk guitar was your idea? I beg to differ. Okay. Thanks, Bobby. Yeah, I should mention Denskill Music is my recording engineer, producer, collaborator. Basically, he does all my recording because I don't know how to do any of that stuff. So, thanks, Joe. Appreciate it, man. You guys are talking about the guitars you own. Cool. The neck, actually, Joe, this neck is not. This neck is actually very comfortable. It's not thick. I mean, there's my hand wrapped all around it, and I got real small hands, so it's not very deep. It's actually pretty cool. That's why I went for the deluxe reverb instead of the twin. I'm getting older and don't want to carry. You know, it's funny, Ian's Guitar Shack. I was just saying earlier, I have all these gigs lined up, and it's like, okay, what's the lightest thing to carry? You know. So I have, depending on the size of the place, if it's a smaller place, I probably can't see it, it's back there, but I've got a Marshall DSL 40CR, which is a 12-inch speaker. It's, I use that combo, right? If it's a bigger place, I'll take the Friedman head, and I have a 212 Hughes and Kettner cab, right? I'll take one or the other, but yeah, the loading and unloading in the summertime, right? Like in the wintertime, it's a pain in the butt because you can't leave amps in the car, and you don't really want to leave speakers in the car because of the changing temperature. It'll mess up the cone, it'll mess up the tubes. So you got to bring stuff inside. But when it warms up, if I'm doing gig after gig after gig after gig, I will just leave the amp in the trunk, and because it's just, I mean, I'm no spring chicken either, so carrying stuff in and out of the house and all of that is kind of a pain in the ass too. So I generally will just leave most of the gear in the car. The only thing that comes inside the house I never leave in my car is I never leave guitars in the car, never. And if I have a head, if it's a separate head, I will take the head inside. But I'm talking like in the warmer months, right? Pedals, I'll leave those out, in the car and whatever, unless I'm playing inside and I'm, want to do some stuff. But I'll leave that stuff. I'll leave that most of the stuff in the car because it's like otherwise you're just taking it out, putting it back in, taking it out, putting it back in, right? And I think starting next Saturday night, I think it's either 3 or 4 in a row. So yeah, so man, I'm not gonna cart stuff back and forth week in, week out. You got a sidekick, Fender sidekick, very lightweight. My tracks are the cat's ass, and don't the cat know it? Dan in New Jersey, how you doing, man? Welcome. I'm just using a Hot Rod Deluxe, and I have wheels on it. There you go. Yeah, I should put wheels. I should put wheels on that one. The Hot Rod Deluxe is I had one of those half ace. It's more or less, it's about the same size and the same weight as my Marshall. Yeah. Kubrick lover. Wow, man, have not seen you in a long time. Hope you're doing well. Got a lot of people popping in here. 32 people on a Saturday night. What the? Hope everybody's doing good. How's that go? LR Music. Wow, man. A lot of people I haven't seen in a long time. Hope you're doing well, man. Jimmy Ray Hawkins. Nice to see ya. Cool. Yeah, let me know if anybody's got any other questions or requests. I'll hang out here for another 10-15. I don't usually like to go too long on these. I usually like to keep them to an hour. Just stopping in, BB May, nice to see you. Been a long time. Have a great weekend. Cool. Yeah, so again, what's coming up on the channel? On the 27th, we're gonna do a show on the Who. We're gonna do a top 5 records of the Who. So check that out. Look for new music from me coming out in the next week or so. Look for a song called Mind Clouds. It's going to be an instrumental. Been recording it tomorrow, actually. That's all worked out. I got it all mapped out. And yeah, and if you're new to the channel, please consider liking and subscribing. If you'd like to support the channel, there are links below for Guitar Hack merch, hats like the one over here, t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, all that kind of stuff. That would be much appreciated. There's also a link there for PayPal. That would be much appreciated. If you don't follow me on my Guitar Hack Facebook page, I have a Guitar Hack group. Check that stuff out. Instagram, all that stuff's down below. That'd be all very, very cool. Favorite hard rock Strat player? That's a good one. Hard rock Strat player. Gary Moore? No. It kind of looks like it is a mint green, right? But it isn't. It's not. It is like just kind of like a little darker shade of white than the body, but there's no green in it. Yeah, it kind of looks that way. Love the Strat tones. Hey, Paul Lou, how are you, buddy? Blackmore. Yeah, when I brought this to rehearsal, the drummer said, "Hey, Richie Blackmore." I was thinking more Jimi Hendrix. Mind you, this is the wrong color for Jimi Hendrix because I think his was Olympic white and this is Polar white. Buddy Holly? Dave Murray? Yeah, Strat player. There's a I wasn't thinking of Dave Murray, but see, guys I like that play Strats are more blues guys like Jimmy Ray, oh my god, Stevie Ray. You know, that's I know you were joking, Ian. But yeah, Stevie Ray Vaughan, and I don't know. I think Strat guys generally I like the more bluesy guys. Dick Dale for Mel. That's all I can play. I don't know the rest of it. Don't. What kind of amp am I playing? Kubrick Lover. I'm playing through a Friedman Runt 20 and going direct into a mixer here. Yeah. Oh, Jakey Lee. Good pick, Half Ace. Yeah. Jakey Lee. Good pick. Yngwie. Yeah. Not the biggest Yngwie fan, but yeah, he's definitely crazy good player. How many guitars do I have? Diane, I have too many. And yes, my name is Hack and I have a problem. I have too many. I think I'm running at about 14 right now. But I have 2 that are on sale. I'm getting rid of 2 of them, so that'll bring me back to 12. I should really never have gone over 10. 10 was kind of the sweet spot. But yeah, I gotta start scaling it back. Jeff Beck. Yes. Yeah, how can we forget Jeff Beck? I'm just saying names. Gauges on my strings. Kubrick Lover, all I use is 9 to 42. And preferably D'Addario's. Although a very good friend of mine sent me a set of 3 sets actually of a string called the Blue Steel. If you're not familiar with Blue Steels, they're Dean Markley's, but they're like the better version of Dean Markley strings. I used to play those back in the 90s when I used to gig even way more than I gig now. I mean, now I might do like 25, 30 a year. Back in the 90s, I was probably doing like 2-nighters, 3-nighters just about every week, and I was playing probably around 100 or more gigs a year. And I swore by those Blue Steels, and then they stopped releasing them in Canada. You couldn't get them anymore. And a good friend said, "Hey, we can get Blue Steels here in the U.S." And he sent me some pairs of Blue Steels, some sets of Blue Steels. But Blue Steels, I love. D'Addario's, I love. And I'm a big fan of the D'Addario XTs. Those are probably my favorite strings, and they cost twice as much, but they also last twice as long. Doug Aldrich, there's a good pick. You have Ernie Balls? Yeah, that's a pretty common string. You've got, Diane's got 10 guitars. What kind of guitars have you got, Diane? Rory Gallagher, yeah. Rory Gallagher's great. Yes, Densko Music. You can get Long and McQuaid no longer carries anything Dean Markley, but you can still get them in the U.S. I got 3 packs sent to me. If you want, I'll bring you a pack. Will you make a new logo with the Strat on it? No. I'm still a Les Paul guy. PJ Kobe. I'm still a Les Paul guy, man. Yeah, that's never going to go away. Yeah. Nelson Rodriguez. Hey, man. How you doing? Yeah. Yeah, I'm at 14 now, and I think 3 of them or 4 of them are Gibsons. Andy Dion, how are you, man? Yeah, thank you. Mexican Fender Player Series, HSS. Really surprised. Pleasantly, this is a damn good guitar. Fernando's Retro Rocket Strat HSS. I don't even know what that is. But it sounds cool, Ian. Don't even know what that is. You're joking. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm still. I mean, I'm selling 2 Les Pauls. I'll still have 4 of them, so. I'll still have 4 Les Pauls. Yeah. The only guitars I got one PR. The only non-Gibson guitars I have one PRS, a CE24, which is a phenomenal instrument. I gig with that a lot as well. I got a Fender Telecaster, and I got 2 Strats. So there's the 4 that are non. Everything else I have is Gibson. Sandra Picorni, how you doing? Can't play Zeppelin on a Strat. Just there should be a law. Although I was playing Zeppelin earlier, wasn't I? My action was lowered, and I think that's helped me playing. Oh, yeah, low action. You don't want to work too hard, Kubrick lover. Making a pizza, bacon, mushroom, and sausage. You just made me hungry, Nelson. Doing good. That's good to hear, Sandra. Good to hear. Got to use 2021 Epiphone Les Paul, and it's killer. Nice. Nice. It's all about finding the right one, man. And I don't care what anybody says. Like, you know, I have a one of the 50s Strats, one of the 50s Les Paul standards, Tobacco Burst, and that was like the 4th one, and the other 3 were crap. You know, I mean, there's a lot of dogs out there. Once you find the good one, you grab it. Like, this is the second one of these. And the first one I tried was a dog, and this one is really good. You know, and it doesn't matter, you know, same line, same whatever. I mean, neck profiles, too. I was talking about this the other day on Les Pauls. I tried 4 of the 50s standards, Les Paul standards, and I swear to you, every one of those necks was different. They were not all the same. Andy's talking my language, man. He's still looking for the right one. Yeah, it could be a struggle, man. It could. It's good, and that's why, you know, it's really hard to sell once you find the right guitars. You know, for me, the right guitar is the one that I put on and it plays itself. Like, I literally don't like. It's just, you know, you just put it on and your hands just go and you don't even think about it. There's no fight. There's no. You know what I mean? It's just from the brain to the fingers and out the instrument. That's what I look for in any guitar. Okay. Doesn't have to be expensive to be great. No, it does not, PJ. Definitely not. My PRS is considered the cheap PRS, and I still love it. Hi, Mr. Rock. Nice to see you. This is a polar white. That's what this color is. That's what they call this color. Oh, the Edge plays Fernandez Retro. Oh, cool. Cool. Yeah, I've never heard of that guitar. Well, there's a lot of guitars I don't know. Cool, cool. All right. All right. Got a few minutes here left. Let me know if anybody has any further questions or comments. Again, if you want to help to support the channel, the links are below. And if you're new to the channel, please consider liking and subscribing. I am slowly climbing up to 3,000 subscribers. If I hit 3,000 by the end of the year, that would be fucking awesome. So that'd be very, very cool. Yeah, and look forward to some new music from me coming in the next week or so. Mind Clouds, another instrumental. And yeah, and April 27th, the next show that will be here live will be the with Pete Pardo and Martin Popoff, and we'll be talking about The Who. Guitar Hack, I have the EP version of CW Zach Wild Les Pauls. They're dust collectors. Oh, not good, eh? Some people like to fight, but I like it when they play. Yeah, you know what, Andy? Yeah, There are people like they like to dig in and fight, so they put the thicker gauge strings. Not me, man. I want no fight. I'm too old to fight. Yeah, Mitch also has a guitar for sale. He's selling his Ibanez. Hey, Fruitcake Tony, how are you, man? Yes, this is the latest. This is a Fender Player Series Hum Single Single, and I am really pleasantly surprised at how good this guitar is. I was bought it strictly as a beater, but man, this thing is a fantastic guitar. Really impressed with it. Yeah, more great music coming soon, produced and recorded by Dent Skill Music. We'll be doing that. That's on the agenda for tomorrow. Dent Skill Music knows how much I love to record. I absolutely hate recording, just so everybody knows. Like, for me, I can't stand it. I love coming up with stuff, but I hate recording. So for me, recording is like get in, get it done, and get out. I can't stand it. I hate recording. But once I have a finished product, then I'm happy. But just the process, just shoot me in the head. Why can't I just say it, or just, and there it is. You gotta play it. You gotta play it perfectly, and then you gotta, overdubs, and I just hate it. Get an HS Strat if you don't have one. They're great. Yeah. I highly recommend. I bought this to do gigs. If you're just tuning in, I have a whole bunch of gigs coming up that I won't be doing a live Saturday night probably for a long time, because I've got, I think, 3 or 4 in a row coming up. And then it just goes from there. It's like, 1 week on, 3-4 weeks on, 1 week off. Like, I got a lot of shows coming up. And I bought this as a beater to play at those shows, and I needed something that could play everything we do, so I needed the humbucker, for the heavier stuff. And this was supposed to be a beater, but, Mexican Strat, it plays amazing. It sounds amazing. I'm just so impressed with this guitar. I have an American Strat. I'd say they're pretty damn near the same, like pretty close, like neck and neck. One is definitely not twice as good as this one, okay? And I think the new Strats in Canada, I think they're over like $2,000. You don't like narrating? Yeah. Yeah, Dent Skill recording with me is fun. Yeah, I'm like a cranky old man. I just want to get this done and get the hell out of here. Yeah. Yeah, Mitch, you want one with 3 single coils? Yeah. Cool. My main HS is a Martin PRS Mark Lettieri. Good stuff. Oh, I would love to try one of those guitars, Jimmy Ray Hawkins. I have not come across one, but those things look really sharp. Yeah, it's a 2-point trem on this, yes. Although when you get a Strat, it's a floating bridge. I had to block this because I have to be able to go from E flat to E back and forth, so I had to block the trem. So I have this still on here just for looks because I can't even move it. PJ, not a fan of the noiseless. I had a Strat when I was doing a lot of gigs in the 90s, early 90s, and it had lace sensors, which I think was one of the first generations of noiseless pickups, and I did not like those pickups. But I didn't know any better at the time, so. And that guitar was really relic. I mean, I had dented frets, I had worn out. Like, that was a true relic guitar. I probably did 300-400 shows on that guitar, and I'm not exaggerating. Playing in 2015, I didn't know better. Yeah, back then I didn't know better either. I should have got a noisy Strat because they just sound better. Strat HSS Candy Red with black pearloid pickguard. It wails. Nice. Yeah. I was actually looking for a used Mexican Strat, like an older one, but I couldn't find anything that was HSS, and I really do like the white. I think the white looks sharp. Dwight Bailey, how you doing, man? So we got 34 people in here. Wow. Welcome, everybody. neck pickup. Oh my God. There you go. Doing good, Dwight. Cool, man. Nice to hear. Nice to hear. All right, folks, we're over the hour. I don't like going longer than an hour on these things, so appreciate everybody being here. You guys all rock. Again, if you're new to the channel, please consider liking and subscribing. If you want to support the channel, all the links are below. Facebook links, all that stuff. If you want to get join some of the groups, Guitar Hack group, Instagram, all that stuff's below. Guitar Man 45, nice to see you. Yeah, so look for some new music. Mind Clouds will be recorded tomorrow and hopefully out this week at some point. So check that out. Thank you everybody so much. This is always a lot of fun for me to do. We'll not be doing one of these live streams, Saturday night things in a long time because I've got a shit ton of gigs coming up. But whenever I do get a break, I'll probably pop in here and say hello. So the next live show on my channel, put this in your calendars, April 27th, Martin Popoff, Pete Pardo. We are talking about The Who. Okay, one last thing here for the Floyd Rose locking thing. I have an old parts caster and a new Wolfgang special. Little concerned about string alignment. A bit close to the fretboard edge, high E. I don't know enough about that, Jimmy Ray. I don't want to steer you wrong. I don't know. I do know that there are different widths. Like there's like different locking nut widths and different widths of the, and I can't think of it right now, but I know there's definitely, yeah, that's something you definitely want to check. Yeah, and it's not one size fits all is what I'm saying. But beyond that, I don't want to steer you wrong. All right, thanks, PJ. Thank you, Sandra, Denskill Music, Randy Greer, Jimmy Ray Hawkins, Nelson, Mitch, Ian's Guitar Shack, Dale Palmer, Bobby Lopes, John the Dark Wizard, Speed for Hire, Guitar Man 45, Mark Dillon. I didn't catch you. Welcome. Welcome and good night. Sorry, man. BC Ridge 581, Sandra Picorni. Okay, Half Face, Fruitcake Tony, everybody. Thank you all so much for checking out the show. And hopefully we'll see you very soon. All right. Good night, everybody. Take care.